Yo, what's going on, guys? So I just got off of work. I worked extra long today because the guy that I was working with had to go home early. So they asked me to stay late, and I was like, sure. So it's late. I worked my ass off today. I'm kind of hungry, but not in the mood to like cook a lot or do a lot. And I'm also broke as fuck, so I can't really eat out. So I'm gonna take like the $3 that I have to my name, go to the Dollar Tree, and see if I can find anything interesting worth making for lunch. Let's try this. I will get back to you with the haul in a second because I'm sure I'll get at least something. Oh dear God, what have I done? Okay, so something that's nice. I forgot that food isn't taxed in Florida. I don't know if it is in other states, but food is not something that gets taxed. So I actually had the exact change for it, and I didn't have to worry about getting change back because everything at the Dollar Tree now is $1.25. So it was $2.50. But let me show you what I got you. Okay, so I was originally thinking about getting like hot Cheetos mac and cheese because that's a thing, and I'm pretty sure they sell it at the Dollar Tree. I was gonna get that, and I was gonna do something with that. Instead, I was like, you know what? Let me go to the freezer aisle first, just in case they have anything that seems worthwhile. They have the classic stuff, right? The weird, like, oh my God, yeah, heat this up and it'll be good, whatever bullshit. But I saw this. I don't know if you see that piece of meat. Does it look kind of familiar? It to me looks like a McRib. I made a video in the past on my channel where I made something using McRib meat and McRib ingredients from McDonald's to make like a better version of a McRib. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got 2 of these because they say that each box is like 100. What is it? It's 290 calories, which I mean is a decent amount, but at the same time, I might not eat this mac and cheese unless it actually looks appealing because I'm 100% doing this for the meat. Also, supposedly this mac and cheese is made with real cheese. I don't know how I feel about the fact that it has to like specify that, but you know what? Good for you. But yeah, we're gonna get home and we're gonna do something with this. Okay, what's up? So I'm home. I took the thingies out and I was completely correct. This little tiny piece of meat would not have been good enough, so it's a good thing I got 2. Also, the mac and cheese serving sizes are relatively small, so when I put them together, it actually will be like a regular size portion of mac and cheese with the sandwich that I'm making. So it sounds like everything's gonna work out perfectly. So I think I'm just gonna microwave these exactly the way they say to do it. There's other ways to do it, but I genuinely just think that microwaving it would probably be the smartest. So I'm gonna quite literally just do that. Okay, so all I need to do is open it up and then cook it. I mean, microwave it. So let's do that. Okay, so after microwaving it, it tells you to recover the mac and cheese and microwave the mac and cheese again, and then to microwave the meat again as well. I think that me microwaving everything together kind of messed it up a little bit. So now I'm doing the mac and cheese by itself because I just felt like just covering that. I'm actually gonna take it out. I'm gonna add some more real cheese on top of it. I will admit, the tiny little bit of the mac and cheese that I have tasted actually was pretty good. And I'm kind of concerned. Oh, and the barbecue sauce? The barbecue sauce that's in that actually tastes relatively good. I was gonna make my own barbecue sauce. That's not bad. I can work with that. Okay, so the mac and cheese is practically done. I'm probably gonna put cheese on it and melt the cheese on top of it. But now it's time to make the actual sandwich. Heated up the meat. The meat should be ready, good to go. Now I'm gonna toast the buns. And I'm gonna say this now. I'm sorry, but I am cheating. Yesterday, my mom made sauteed mushrooms and onions, and I'm gonna put those on there. But I'm gonna quickly explain to you, for those of you who don't know how to make sauteed mushrooms and onions, how to do it. You'll heat up a pan, probably about medium heat. You're gonna put oil down on the pan, a little bit. You don't have to do a lot because the mushrooms will make more, like, I don't want to say oil because it's not oil, but they'll make like a liquid consistency that'll like be good for the stuff. I don't know. Okay, anyways. Realistically speaking, when I do it, I like to caramelize the onions first. So I would cook the onions first, then cut up the mushrooms, cook the mushrooms afterwards. Burn those bitches. The best sauteed mushrooms and onions are the ones that are completely burnt. Like, cook that for at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. Probably even like 15 or something. Really good. You don't have to season it at all. Some people do, some people don't. I wouldn't. I would probably do like maybe garlic, salt, and pepper if you're going to season it, but you don't need to season it. Okay, so I'm toasting the buns. Put butter down on the pan first. First, I'm going to toast the outside of it, and then I'm going to toast the right side of it. Typically, what you want to do is you want to spin them around constantly to make sure that it gets a nice even toast. it's too hot for me to do that right now. So I'm just kind of gonna let them sit there for a little bit, and then I'll lift them up in a second. Okay, now for fixing up the sauce, put a little bit of honey in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of paprika. And that should be good. Like, after I do that, it should be relatively good. Like I said, this sauce is actually relatively good already as it is. I just wanted to add a little bit of honey to make it a little more sweeter. Okay, now time for my favorite part, the assembly. We got our top bun here, we got our bottom bun here, perfectly toasted, as I might add. We're gonna put the 2 pieces of chicken. What the fuck? I almost called that chicken. It's definitely not chicken. I'm gonna put the 2 pieces of pork on the bottom bun. Gonna put the sauteed mushrooms and onions I just microwaved on top. I'm also gonna put pickles on this. Before anybody gives me crap, McDonald's puts pickles on their McRib sandwiches, so I don't want to hear it, okay? Okay? Well, camera's not facing the right way. This is kind of awkward. I'm gonna fire up the mac and cheese. I actually just had a little bit of the mac and cheese and it actually tasted really flavorless, so I'm kind of disappointed, but the sandwich looks good. The mac and cheese is gonna look good in a second, but... Okay, well, I tried my best, so now it's time for a glamour shot. You know what that means. Copyright-free music provided by me myself. You're welcome.
Tonight the music
and I'm never gonna dance again.
I wish that we could have done it my stars now.
We the best music.
Though it's easy to pretend. We hurt each other I know you're not. Back, straight back. We could have been
Sean Kingston.
We could have
waste the chance that I've been given.
So here I am halfway through it. As per usual, we're gonna do the halfway through it review. Overall, the sandwich is actually really good. It's kind of scary how closely this does resemble a, what is it called? McRib from McDonald's. The meat is actually pretty damn close. It's like, if it was slightly softer, it would literally taste exactly like the McRib, and it's kind of terrifying to me because this was $1. But, like I said earlier, though, the mac and cheese is kind of flavorless. I put a little bit of garlic powder and parsley on it, and it's a little bit better now, but, like, it's low-key slightly disappointing. It looks really good, but it doesn't taste really good, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it's good. It's there. Overall, I'd rate this meal like 7.4 out of 10. It was relatively good though. I would admit the meat itself was actually relatively good. So if you're ever at the Dollar Tree and you see this and you want to try it, I would recommend it. It is pretty good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.